A message from the management. Eating and drinking while viewing these videos is not advised. Please be aware you do so at your own risk. Hi guys, welcome back to Exposed, and if I'm welcoming you back and you like it here, I'd love it if you stayed and subbed and got us to 2,000. Anywho, this is a video I found. I don't think I've done it, but you know the drill. Shall we jump in?
Hi everybody. Let's see who gets on. Wow, that was fast. Hi Cole.
Oh, what's that back in the day when you liked Cole? Before you didn't like Cole, because all he did was take.
Got a package and I thought I would open it while I wait for my food here. Hey Jimmy, how are you? I just came from an interview. Hi Christine. So these are more oils. Hi Irma, that I ordered. Hi Charlie, all the way in the UK. That I ordered to make my fragrance. The nighttime fragrance is taking a little bit longer for the... Oh, there's somebody taking a picture against a wall, like with a real photographer, and she's got a cute. Thank you. I just had an interview.
Really? Somebody taking a picture. Don't you do that all day, every day?
So these are oils that I'm going to combine to make my fragrance, and the one for nighttime, the supply won't be in until March 13th. So let's see what this one smells like. Oh my God, it's so...
I hate it when she does that. Stop over exaggerating, fuck's sake.
God. This one is apricot. Shit. Oh, that is so good. Oh my God, this one is jasmine. Oh. Beautiful. Because I'm going to make a bunch. Like, I'm going to start out with...
Yeah, this never happened. You all know that, don't you? It was all blow and bluster, and I'm going to, and I'm going to, and I'm going to, and nothing ever fucking materialised.
I haven't decided quite how... This one is fig lychee. Ooh, that's interesting. Oh. If I mix...
See, if you tip it on your arm, you're contaminating it, because you'll be going, and then you're selling it to people. Why were people stupid enough to buy Stink Like Lorry? Wrong button, sorry folks. I mean, who needs that? Stink Like Lorry, daytime. Stench Like Lorry, nighttime.
Thank you. I love her so much. I feel like I'm kind of... Okay, wait. Ooh, shit. I put too much. This is the fig lychee. I'm putting it directly on my skin, you guys. Oh. That smells so good. And then I'm going...
Do we have to have an asm every time you fucking smell or eat something? Really?
To do just a dot of jasmine, like that much. These are amazing. See, I don't know if I like that. Oh, they're strong though. I really want to put the apricot on too.
Food, of course you do.
This is so juicy. That smells so good. Oh my God. Hey, Lindsay. So, I have more oils at home. I have marshmallow, vanilla, strawberry, raspberry, almond. What's another one that I have? Lemongrass. I just have to make the concoction. You can really smell the fig. Oh, and that jasmine is just beautiful. So I'm going to have to... The nighttime one, I have all set. I'm just going to... I'm letting the air from my... I think I want more jasmine. Although I want to smell the apricot again. It's so juicy. Like, what do you think about apricot marshmallow or apricot almond?
More food.
I really love this jasmine. It's beautiful. Just beautiful. Now this fig lychee, it smells like fig jam. It can smell like the seeds. Yeah, apricot almond.
You can smell the seeds. Really? Okay.
But it needs one other thing. It needs a top note, base note. I'm going to be like a chemist here. And I'm just going to tell you, my oils, perfume, whatever you want to call it, are not going to have a ton. Like, I'm not going by the recipe where you have a ton of carrier oil and then a few drops of this. It's going to be strong. It's going to be strong. Because that's how I roll. And then after this, I'm meeting a Scentsy customer to deliver her order. She ordered from me, and if you live locally and you order from me...
Yeah, if you live locally and you order from me, I got your address and I'm going to stalk the ever-loving hell out of you until you buy absolutely everything. Because you won't say no, you'll be too scared to say no, because I'll be on your doorstep hounding you, allegedly don't come for me.
I know, it's so good, that strawberry champagne truffle. You should try the strawberry taffy. I've got to try that.
Why are you telling someone else to try it if you haven't tried it? It might be horrible.
So good. Get the room spray. You can wear it on your body. I do. Or spray it into the wax. I do that too. So if you order Scentsy from me, hi Meredith, and you're local, then you get free delivery because I'm gonna drive it over, and you get some free stuff.
And then we have to listen to you complain about having to drive orders to people's houses because you can't be bothered.
Like, for sure, free stuff. I do send free things to people. I haven't for a long time, to be honest. Car bars and stuff like that. So the interview went okay. It was a little nerve-wracking being in there, and there was one already in interviewing, and then 2, 3, 4. So there were 4 or 5 of us. Second interviews. And so that was a little awkward, but
Why is it awkward? Have you not been for interviews where there's lots of people interviewing for the same job? That's why they hold interviews, and they interview lots of people so they get the right person for the job. Why is it awkward?
you know, it's like we're all fighting for the same job. It was nerve-wracking, so I just embraced it and made friends with the girl, and she now knows my YouTube channel because she's also big into social media. That's
Right, she'll take one look at your social media and go, nope.
and she's a nurse. That was who my competition is, a nurse. I have to remember not to say exactly what the job is. It's in the medical field, so
Chances are the nurse will get it then.
I'm just going to say, if they don't hire me, they're crazy. They're just crazy not to hire me. Even if I don't know I just have even if I don't know how to do the job, like, who knows? Hi there. I can't read it, Ms. Christine. I have my twitchy eye.
My eye's twitching. You haven't got a twitchy eye. Shut up. Oh, they should employ me even if I don't know the job. Right. As opposed to somebody who does. Who can walk in day one, get going, doesn't need any hand holding. As opposed to you that will scream and stamp your feet if you don't get enough tuition and help and hand holding. Yeah, I definitely think they're mad if they didn't hire you. Oop, what happened there?
Again. I don't know, Jill. I didn't ask. You know, even if I don't have the skills, like, I get passed over. I applied to a lot of dental offices. I'd love to be a receptionist at a dental office.
So you could
And
get
I
free
get passed
work
over all the
done.
time because I don't have any dental office front experience.
Well, duh! Does she realise how stupid she sounds? If someone's qualified for the job and someone isn't qualified for the job, who are they going to employ? Not you!
And you know what? Like, I just believe. Oh, that's good. It's like I didn't know anything about cars. I learned all about cars very quickly. They were very surprised how fast I knew.
Oh, but you couldn't do that job either, could you? Without someone there holding your hand. Honestly, I'm all for having fucking confidence in yourself, but when you're talking absolute bollocks...
Dealing with insurances and stuff, like at a front desk, at a medical office or a med spa.
You just want that job for the perks. That's the only reason you want that job. You're not going for jobs sake. Oh, I'd be good at that job. I'd be able to do that job. No. Oh, I want to work for a plastic surgeon's office. So I'll get free plastic surgery.
Really want to work at a med spa because I want to get stuff done. I want to get my lips done. I would like to get my arms cut off. I want to get this sucked out.
Yeah, nothing about doing the job and working well and being a productive member of society. No, I want to go and work there because I'll get free stuff.
So that would be great. But, there again, I've interviewed and they have I interviewed at this one place and I had asked him why I didn't get hired, because they keep having job openings. He was like, well, we hired somebody that knew the line of skincare. And that's probably why they're rehiring, because, you know, sometimes these kind of places are stepping stones for people. So let's say, for instance, I was interviewing at a medical office, and or let's say it was an acupuncture office, right? And I have no thank you, Lindsay. And I have no experience with acupuncture other than having had acupuncture. But I can do all the paperwork job and all that. And then this is a nurse who, you know, has dealt with Western medicine and now wants to try some holistic. It's a stepping stone for her to get into, you know, to be there for a little bit. And then...
How do you know? That might have been what she wanted to do all along. She may have worked as a nurse and thought, oh, Western medicine isn't for me, I need to go another route. And she might be there till the end of her days. You're just making assumptions.
Get into the business. I don't want that. I want to be a career, I call it receptionist. My last job, I was... Oh, that woman has the bag that HRH has, the Goyard, but the big one. I call it a receptionist because, you know what, I don't give a shit what my title is. Call me office manager, but pay me like an office manager. Call me the office administrator. Call me the, you know, now people for salons, it's not called the receptionist, it's called service coordinator. It's all a bunch of bull. I just want to like where I work. I want to help people in some way. I want to get paid
and I want free stuff.
Fairly. And, you know, going in every day, that's my life. It has to be fulfilling, and I have to look forward to going in. Yeah, patient care coordinator. It sounds so fancy. Fancy schmancy. Is my food ready? So, how long have I been on? 12 minutes. I think it's ready. If you guys want to wait a second, I'm going to go get it. Hold on.
Why are you leaving the door wide open? Serve her right if someone jumped in and drove off, wouldn't it? That building there, it's beautiful, isn't it? I really like it. I'd love to have the room up there. You could see for miles, couldn't you? Oh, well, that one, because you've got a balcony. Hurry up, laddas. Pizza.
Okay, pizza. For me and Burke.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no, I'm getting takeout again. Shit, that looks good. It is. It's 61. This guy, like, there's a million places to drive right now, and you have to come that fucking close to my car.
How can you have the cheek to moan about other drivers? How?
Just gonna make a big... Oh, I smell so good. A big ass illegal U-turn. Oh, I smell so good.
Stop shouting. Pay attention to where you're going and hold the fucking steering wheel.
Oh, sorry. The haters are going to be so mad that I got takeout. In fact,
I couldn't give a shit if you've got takeout. I just don't like you driving like a twat. That should be another picture, shouldn't it? Big smug fucking face on her. Smugasaurus. In fact...
Thank you, yes. In fact, after that whole thing, I got takeout almost every single day. I have spent way too much on takeout. And I didn't do it to get back at the haters. I just did it because I was like, fuck it. I'm getting takeout. But these people just go like crazy because I got takeout and they're pissed off.
Stop fiddling with it. Wait till you get home and share it with your son like you said you were gonna do.
Too hot to eat.
Yes, you can't eat hot food, so leave it be. Can't you just leave it for 5 seconds?
A little bit.
Such a child.
Fuck, too hot.
But you couldn't leave it, could you? I'm not a food addict at all. Tell me you're a food addict without telling me you're a food addict. Somebody who fucking despises hot food trying to shovel a boiling pizza into her gob because it's there and she has to have it now.
Oh, I burnt my tongue.
Aww.
James.
Diddums.
Can't see what you're writing because I'm driving, but I can tell it it's you. James, you love jasmine, right? I just got the most delicious.
I thought for a second she said, James, you love jasmine, don't you? Was like rude.
Beautiful jasmine oil. Oh, I smell so fucking good.
Well, tell us where you got it from then.
Mixed it with lychee fig. Obsessed, yeah. Ugh. You guys have just burnt my tongue.
Diddums.
In the back. In this stupid cheese pizza. I have to go pick up the Sensi bars from my home and then bring them to my customer. Hi, Scottish Heron. Well, I have apricot, lychee fig, and jasmine. But the thing that will blow...
Does the lychee thing annoy anybody else? As far as I'm aware, it's lychee, not lychee.
Blow it all away is the nighttime fragrance. It's a very special amber that is to die for. Oh, big crane. Is to die for. There's another beetle. Ooh, big branch in the road.
Good job you're looking then, huh?
Let's do this here.
We don't care where you live, Lardy. Not interested.
Sorry.
And everybody already knew where it was.
You guys check out my Instagram. Burke made honor roll. Honor roll.
Gotta love narcissists, haven't you? When they're, my child did this because they think it looks good on them, and the rest of the time she's moaning about him.
I want to eat this pizza.
It's
Okay,
too hot. What about Burke's half?
Hi, LL.
Cool J.
Hi, Aling. Sue, I don't care what. James, I was talking about the interview. Part of it is on my Instagram. I will. It's Domino's Pizza. I'm back to eating cheese. Forget about the money. What am I doing? Got to get back to healthy lifestyle.
When did you ever have a healthy lifestyle? Oh, I know. When you were copying Shawnee and being a vegan.
I will.
Yeah. You will.
I'm cooling off this pizza with air conditioning.
Not.
Here's the thing. I was watching Trisha Paytas. And I have a lot of similarities to some of the things she says. But here's a big difference. She doesn't love herself. She says she doesn't. She is always beating herself up about things. I don't ever beat myself up about things. If anything, I'm going to beat up other people about things. Not myself. So,
because you're a narcissist.
Yeah, I fell off the wagon. I'm no longer vegan. I'm eating like crap. I gained like 25 pounds. I'll lose it.
Didn't though, did you?
I'll get back to where I was. I'm not worried. I'm indulging. It's so good. I'm indulging. It was all the fault of my work. That's what started it.
See that thing that you're shoveling the pizza into? You can use that thing to say, no thank you, I don't want bagels. No thank you, I don't need donuts. No thank you, I don't want popcorn. But you can't, can you? So blame them, go on.
They have bagels and I do have trouble, but hey, Ruthie, but I will get back because I liked how I ate. I have 2 interviews tomorrow. And neither of them I'm excited for. I don't know. I didn't think you'd stand out naked. But we'll see, you know? You never know until you walk in.
What is up with her?
Heck, shut up.
You're telling somebody else to shut up. Have you ever heard yourself? Especially when you're screeching at the animals. I'm spoilt for choice today.
You never know about the job. Like, I do miss my old job because it was so busy and so dynamic, and this place wouldn't be that way. It's much more mellow.
But then you said you couldn't cope at your old job because it was too fucking busy. Which is it? Which do you want?
But the other place was like smoke and mirrors covering up. It was almost like, yes. But the other job was crazy busy. To the point my neighbor said to me, she was acting kind of like cold after I lost my job. I was a little bit depressed, and I would just kind of go into my apartment and come back out and say hi. And she was like, hi. I'm like, oh my God. Why is she acting like that? Like she's mad at me? And I hadn't had anything to do with her. Why would she be mad at me? So then I was like, because I'm so sick of the whole thing, I was like, oh, fuck it. Okay, so her problem. I don't give a shit. Let them all hate me around here. And then I was smoking a joint. And I went outside. Not a joint, a little one hitter. And I went outside and I said to her, do you want... She was out there. I said, hey. I said, you want a hit? So she's like, no, I don't smoke pot anymore. I quit. So I said, oh, okay, it's just a one hitter. She goes, oh, if it's just a one hitter, it's okay. I can do that. So she took a hit and she goes, you haven't spoken to me in 6 months. And I'm like, what? And it was really 4 months. And I realized I had had the job. I spoke to her. I'd be like, hey. And I'd walk in the house and crash. And on the weekends, maybe one more slice. And on the weekends, recuperate. So I said, I did not talk to you. But also, I was doing that too. I was like, she's mad at me. Screw her. Like, what's her problem? She was mad at me because she thought I was ignoring her. And I wasn't ignoring her. I was working. She should have asked me. So anyways, when she said that, I put my arms around her. I said, oh. I mean, meanwhile, I could be upset. Like, they knew when I had my knees. She didn't come over every morning with coffee. Nobody freaking came over every morning with coffee. That's all I wanted. I live right next door. She could have done a little bit more. But I didn't.
She could have done a little bit more. What have you ever fucking done for her? Really? Everybody else needs to pander to you, but you don't have to do anything, do you? Psycho.
Get mad at her. It was just like, oh. Anyways. So I put my arms around her. I said, I'm sorry. I was just working like crazy. And then I told Burke. I said, I said, Burke. She was mad at me because I hadn't spoken to her in like 4 months. He's like, oh yeah, she said something to me. She said, by the way, she is Tammy in real life. Before I knew that Chelsea Lynn had a character named Tammy, I thought that was the real her. And I turned it on. I said, Burke, look, doesn't this remind you of so-and-so? He's like, oh yeah, because she's got the cigarette hanging out. And that's exactly how she talks. It's so funny. Even the sex part. Always telling me how big her husband is. But she would give you the shirt off her back. Anyway, so I said to Burke, yeah, she's mad at me. Because she said, I didn't talk to her for 4 months. That was when I was working. And he said, oh yeah, she said something to me. She was like, oh, so your mother thinks she's the shit now that she has a job. Oh, your mother thinks she's like all that now that she has a job. Yeah. No. totally Tammy. I love it. And this was before we even knew. I just saw this Tammy. I was like, look at this girl she's got a big YouTube channel, and she's so redneck, you know, white trash type. People will watch anything. And you hear her go, hey everyone, Tammy here. And the cigarette part goes, oh yeah, it looks just like her.
How do you think your neighbour's going to feel if she watches this video? Why did I bother talking to that twat next door when all her and her son do is take the piss out of me?
And Tammy is a character. Yep, yelling at her cable company. One of my neighbors. The mukbangs. I love Tammy and Daryl / Chelsea and Greg so much. I'm addicted. But I have a question. Her YouTube channel, Meredith, is Chelsea Lynn. Just type in trailer trash Tammy, or yeah. Officer Daniels, is he a real cop? And she's so beautiful when she doesn't have the bacon grease in her hair. It's exhausting to grease her hair back like that.
How is it exhausting? It's probably hair gel, and she probably does it before she's due for a shower. And records a whole load of videos together and then gets in and washes it all out. It's just because you can't ever put any effort into any of your videos, you can't understand anyone else who does.
Hey there, Tammy. You guys, if you saw my neighbor, she has it's not long hair, but it's done like the 80s. Smokes cigarettes down to the nub. Short nails, and the polish is always chipping.
What is it with you and Lisa and nail polish and toenail polish? Who watches people that closely to see that their nail polish or their toenail polish is chipped? You're weird.
No, I wouldn't do that to my neighbor because that's an insult.
No, but you'll say it in the car and she might see the video.
And she's strong like ox. And you don't want to mess with her. She's also the nicest person in the world. And she wears blue eyeliner. And I saw her dressed up once and she was wearing boots from the 80s. So she's not I must be. She must look at me and be like I'm like a city girl. Not that she wants to be me. I am not saying that. I don't think she wants to be me at all. I don't think anybody wants to be me, really. Well.
No, nobody wants to be you, Lardy. Not even you. You're pissed off being you most of the time, so why would anyone else want to be you?
Except Denim. Oh no, and one other person. Doesn't want to be me.
So who's the other person? Going up, going down.
But I know that she looks at me. I wonder what she thinks. You know what? I know what she thinks. I know exactly what she thinks. She doesn't. She doesn't give anything I wear or do or anything a second thought.
Exactly. Most people
She
don't.
could give a shit about my tattoos. A shit how many piercings I have. She'll comment, oh, you look so great. You've lost so much weight. But she doesn't think, oh, like if she sees me with a nice bag. She doesn't think, oh, I know this. I just know. I know. She loves her life. I can tell she loves her life. She has a good life. She has a great marriage. She rides motorcycles.
Oh, I thought nobody had a good marriage. I thought all husbands were cheating on us.
Really? You know what? Choose to think it's an orb. Like, maybe it's dust. Maybe a rainbow is what happens when the atmospheric da-da-da-da-da. No. It's an orb. I'm just trying to see if I can make more orbs. It's an orb, and I believe in those orbs. Yes, some people are like, oh, it's just dust. Oh my God, you guys, the Chris Watts case. Okay, wait. I have to go because I have to bring this wax. But I'm going to come back. I want to talk about the Chris Watts case. The new update. Killer. An orb just went by. Like, it made me have nightmares. That poor little...
See, it made me have nightmares. All about you. How it affected you. Yet they can't see. She can't see it. She thinks she's an ember. Really.
Little girl, don't do to me what you did to Cece. Ugh. It made me have this nightmare. Well, first of all, Bella had a seizure in the middle of the night. But I made it go away really quickly. I held her really, really tight in my bed. All of them were in my bed. Then I had a dream that I lifted up my arm and the hair that was growing was so much, like more than on my head, flying all over. And then I had big stalks of like dreadlocks coming out of my ears, and I was ripping them out. And I said to my mother, I think my mother was in the dream, or I said to somebody, why didn't you tell me that I looked like this, that you could see the hair coming out of my ear? I'd be like, I don't know. It was disgusting. It was because I really think I'm so disgusted that he did that, that my mind made up a disgusting thing.
Wow. I think it's because I'm so disgusted that he did a disgusting thing that I dreamt I had long armpit hair and hair growing out of my ears. Really? Fuck's sake.
Like, you can't make that up. Like, who has big stalks of dreadlocks coming out of their ears and hair hanging and flowing? And I was like, nobody's gonna want me looking like this. I think it also had to do with shaving, parts for people. That's a look. Burke gets, that's a look. Yesterday, so I got these new pants. Well, the first pair I had given to my friend, who's now miles away. Yay. Never have to run into, never have to see. Whew. So I went and got them. And they're...
Are you ever going to act like an adult and give it up? And stop going on and on and on about Shawnee?
They're harem pants, but these are white. The ones I gave her are black. Mine are white, and they have like ohm symbols on them, and they have the big, drapey, saggy... They're a look. I mean, they are like out there. They look like MC Hammer pants, okay? But they're white, and they're kind of see-through, because Burke said, your pants are see-through. I said, okay. So what? They're going to see I'm wearing black underwear. I only own black underwear. Plus, I wear long tops. They're not going to see anything. So I was wearing those with a purple tank and then one of my shirts from Old Navy, but I was wearing it, I'm going to probably wear it today again. I was wearing it I was wearing it buttoned, one button off, so that one side hung lower than the other. And I said, what do you think of this? And he looked, and I go, it's a look. And he goes, oh yeah, I like it. It's a look. Yeah, I get it. It's a look. He got it. It's a look.
Well, he wasn't going to say you look like a moron, because he knew he'd get bollocked.
I think we should go in the house. It's a look. I really kind of want to change into... I'm going to make this short, because not a lot of people want to sit and listen.
Oh, you ain't. Goodbye. Lovely ending that was. And if you got to the end with me, folks, thank you very much, and I will see you in the next one.